Hey YouTube, I'm back and I have another topic today. I'd like to talk about the Rick Owens Bodybags, or the Bodysuits. I have 3 of them in my collection and they kind of vary between each other, so I thought I'd talk about how they vary, what's good about some, what's bad about some, what's interesting, what kind of gives it its feel, and yeah, let's see. I got the Tekudo Season Summer 2020 Runway version of the Bodybag. I have the Phallegathon Season Summer 2021 short pant version of the Bodybag, and then I have the recently released Fall Winter 21 Gethsemane all-leather Bodybag bodysuit. And that one's in my favorite green, and we'll get to that one, but that's my favorite. Yeah, let's start talking about the Tekudo one. So this is the Runway version that I was able to get off of a secondhand store in Japan when I lived there. And I don't know how it circulated that way, but I guess that's just how it works in Japan and kind of the secondhand stores. But yeah, this is one of their polyester Runway versions, which is hard to come by, but not too hard if you keep looking. But I guess it's one of those, like, only a few are there, but you know, they produced it enough that it went to the stores. So yeah, it's a pretty solid piece. It's a pretty solid bodysuit, and I like wearing it. And there's a lot of like musicians that are currently like in this bodysuit kind of hype kind of thing that is kind of cool, because it's really nice to own this, and it's not just like your standard Dickies kind of my father calls them poopy suits, but yeah, I think I said that in my last video. But yeah, it's nice because it's stylish. It's not like your unfitted kind of cut. These kind of vary. So this is like slightly fitted, which gives it some shape, kind of with like the waist cut here, the standard kind of Rick Owens tailoring in the pants. The arms are really fitted. I just don't know if that's just because I have a little bit longer arms for this cut. Then it goes to kind of like a baggier feel with the short pant version, and then Spider-Man super fit on that other Gethsemane body bag. But yeah, some interesting features to note on this version is there are 4 buttons on the collar. I'll show them off here. They all have the Rick Owens logo. If it focuses, it won't focus. Or I guess I'm mistaken. These don't have it, but the newer versions all have the Rick Owens logo on the actual button. Last time I looked at the buttons, it was on the Phallegathon one, but yeah, there's 4 buttons here, and there's one extra zipper one at the top if you don't want to button your specifically around your neck. And then zipper goes down here, opens up. Let me get the buttons on the top here. And you can kind of see this like material on the inside. It's interesting. It was the first of this type of material I've ever owned, and it's definitely an interesting one. It feels very fragile, so I'm actually quite scared to, like, if I was tying my shoe, I would not want to put my knee on the floor or something like that. So it's one of those kind of pieces that you wear and you kind of like, not necessarily tiptoeing, but you don't want to like scratch your arm on the wall or something. It just feels not so durable, which is what led me to purchase the other Phallegathon one, because its material is that regular cargo pants cotton blend material, which is actually a lot more durable in my opinion. So I don't know, I like that one a lot. But yeah, this is a long pants version, so I don't know if I can get this in the frame here, but it does have the long pant version all the way to the bottom, that has pockets on each side. It does have the regular pants pockets on each side as well, and 2 butt pockets in the back with double snaps over here. And yeah, it's really fun to wear. I like wearing it. I get a lot of comments when I wear this to just, like grocery shopping or Target. I don't know. I think it's just different and people aren't expecting it. So yeah, there is a belt snap over here. I'll get to this when I try it on, but it's not the best. I wish this was a little tighter. I don't know if this is just because this is the, I think this is a, yeah, this is a 48, and I think possibly that's a one size too big for how I originally thought it would fit as like the Gethsemane body bag. But yeah, it's pretty fun. When you go to the bathroom, the zipper goes all the way down for men, or I guess ladies too, if you want to, or whatever gender you are. Kind of helps. I think this one's kind of unfortunate for going number 2 in this one. Gethsemane fixes that problem, so we'll talk about that. But yeah, this is one of those. Put them up, zip it up, and you can layer it down and kind of have it hang over your waist. I'll show that off later. So yeah, that's about it for that one. Let me move to the Phallegathon one. That's this one here. So you can see some similarities already. Let me back up here. Here's the short pant, so you kind of see how it's definitely a different cut. This is the first time I know there's a recent or previous release that includes like a no sleeve short pant kind of shorts cut of a body bag as well. I think back in 2018 in one of his releases, but or even maybe I'm thinking of a different year, but it's a pretty older one, and yeah, it looks kind of cool. There's a lot of interesting things. Yeah, kind of things first off that stand out is there's only a singular cuff button at the top in the collar, and the zipper is now asymmetric rather than in the middle of the other Tekudo one. So it's a little bit off center, which is cool. It adds a little bit of style. It does include the breast pocket still, so you can still also, you know, stash your wallet or whatever in there. Also includes the side pockets, just like normal pants. One thing that is different, which was a downside for me when I didn't like stare at what I was buying. So I got a deal on it, and I was just shopping online, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's on sale, I need to go grab it, and I didn't look, but I think it would have been cooler if it had the Bajas pocket still in the short version, but this does not have any side cargo pockets. But it does include the 2 back pockets with the 2 snaps on the back, so this is still a good thing. The snaps on the back don't have the Rick Owens logo, I'm noticing now, but you can see here in the collar, if it will focus, maybe not. There's a little glare over there, but that's the Rick Owens logo in the button there. And yeah, the material's kind of nice. It's a lot more durable in my opinion. It's the cotton kind of nylon blend that kind of adds that extra like scratchy feel that you can kind of hear there. The cuffs are elasticized, I guess that's what you call it, but kind of in the middle as well. Just like the other one, wearing this draped over your waist does pose some problems because of the cut being kind of like that way. I believe this one is also a 48, so I did not learn my lesson in buying one size smaller. Yep, and yeah, one thing that's super awesome about this version is it actually has 4 drawstrings that actually help tighten the kind of the waist area. So if you did want to drape it, you have options, which is nice. And you can tie your loop in just one, and it sustains itself, holding it above the waist. So if you want to like drape it, it gets too hot to wear long sleeve, like in LA for here. And yeah, it's nice to have that option. I really wish that one had it and that's kind of where I was talking about my last video, the belt bag accessory. Use it as a belt, and I used that on the outside of the body bag and kind of keep it propped up, at least on that one and the Gethsemane one, just because the belt is included on Gethsemane, but it's not, you know, my waist is a little, you know, thin there for that one, so it's a little bit interesting. But yeah, it's nice. This has kind of that drawstring feel, kind of like you're wearing pods or something, so it's cool to have like all of it together. I will say I think I wear this the most because it's the most durable. I don't feel like I'm gonna break something, and it's just fun to like jump around, kind of have a shorts version when it gets chilly at night, throw on the top, and then just kind of roll with it. So yeah, that's the Phallegathon version, and I love this one. I really recommend this one. Again, I wish it had more pockets, but you know, wear a bag or something, I guess. You know, like I was saying, the accessories and having bags is really nice. Yeah, let me grab the Gethsemane one. So yeah, the infamous green body bag here, and this one is one of my favorites just because of how fitted it is for me. This one I bought in the women's side because I did not know they were going to re-release in the men's. This is one of those Runway pieces that I definitely was like, oh, they're not making any more of those, I have to jump on it. And funny story, when I moved to LA, I was with my sister at the Rick Owens store, and she's like, don't buy it, don't be an idiot. And I was like, it's not gonna happen again. And she's like, it kind of looks good, but it's a lot of money. Yeah, I should talk about price within all of them, but yeah, this was pretty much really close. I think this was after California tax, $4,020. So it was, you're gonna be spending the money if you wanted this version. I think this is also Kanye West's family, Kim Kardashian and their family were wearing the red version of this, which I believe was a special version for them because of their relationship with Michelle Lamy and Rick Owens, which is super cool. But yeah, it's kind of cool, like after that came out, the popularity kind of like rose a little bit because people saw famous people wearing it, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, you know, I bought this ahead of that, not because of that decision, but I just like this collection of Gethsemane. It's really interesting to me, and I like the cover up, I like the fittedness of it, and I like the kind of combo with the cashmere sweater on top of this. And it's not really a look I really wear in like outside, but you know, it's kind of nice to feel that I have like that full runway look with like the Converse collab and everything on your feet. But yeah, kind of as you can tell, sorry I haven't been moving it around, but there's no pockets, but there's actually the big butt zipper over here, and it makes this weird funny frog face that I always make fun about. But yeah, you can see the belt is attached here, and it's on its smallest marking here. There's a nice Rick Owens logo on that button, but it's probably not going to focus. Oh, hey, it did it this time. Sorry about my nails. I need to fix that up, but yeah. This one's really fun to wear. I drape this a lot more than zipping it all the way up, but in nighttime I do wear this zipped up because it's cold and it does keep you warm, which is nice. This one is all calf leather, so really soft, really nice. It's got a really nice green color, which is the reason I bought this version. I really love it. Fits very nice. This one is, like I said, in the women's side. This was a 42. I believe if I bought a jacket in this in 42, it's a little bit too small. But this version fit really well, and I think it's because of the stretchiness of the leather, and just kind of helps out its overall like tailoring and fit to the body, so it's really nice. It's got the asymmetric zipper from the top down here, and it zips all the way down to the crotch, and it's It's got the bars in there. You can see this one kind of has the same single layer that everyone else is going with, all the other body bags, but yeah, the only difference really is the belt that's actually attached to it, which, you know, if you didn't want to have this, you could detach it, which is also a look. And yeah, I don't know if I want to show this on camera, but I might, you know. It's got the zipper down here, so when you need to use the restroom and you don't want to, you know, take the whole thing off, you can totally do that. But yeah, I have not been brave enough to do that myself, but at least, you know, I haven't tried. But yeah, something fun. Yeah, there is no zipper or anything on this version. There are new versions of this that I believe are coming out in a second version, at least I've seen online when the Converse collab dropped. And there is a tailoring zipper on the bottom that kind of makes the cut kind of feel a little bit more skin tight, kind of like how the arms look. What's nice is this version isn't tailored, so I kind of like that look where it's a little bit baggy and has a little bit more texture on the bottom. So, you know, like I reference my Spider-Man suit a lot, and I just like don't know how I feel about wearing like Spider-Man in public. I mean, I'm gonna do that in the movie release next week, but you know, it's a look. You know, people aren't expecting it. You know, like it really. You know, you'll see it accentuates your butt or whatever butt you have. I don't have much of a butt, but yeah, it puts it out there. So if you're walking in the grocery store or something like this, you're gonna get looks. But you know, good or bad, you know, people like it. I guess they'll make fun of you. Hopefully not. But yeah, I haven't been made fun of. People think I look cool. At least they told me, but maybe they're talking shit behind my back. I don't know. I don't care. You know, live how you want, wear what makes you happy. That's, you know, you're gonna be happier. But yeah, that's all of them that I own. I think I'm going to throw them on and kind of rundown of how they fit draped, and kind of the functions. But yeah, see you in a minute. Okay, so this is the Tekudo Runway version. This is how I normally wear it. You can probably tell what I'm griping at towards the feet, but I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, this is fully zipped up. The sleeves fit really nice. I think this is just with my long arms, but I did like this. I do like how it looks. I think it's really nice. The collar is buttoned up here. I didn't do all four, but this is just how it kind of looks here. Here's the back. It's kind of nice silhouette, really enjoy it. Can kind of fix the feet if I tuck in this pull tab. Kind of tuck this over like this. Walking, I think it will pull back up and kind of, no, never really do that, but yeah. The zipper at the bottom, I don't think I talked about it earlier, but it's kind of nice to just have that. It does give that kind of like slit denim look, so I don't know if that helps with the fit. Maybe that fits a little bit better for when you're wearing the Kiss heels. I picked the Kiss heels because the grill was what they wore on the runway, so I thought this would be fitting for how this looks. And yeah. If you did want to drape it, this is a difficult one because, sorry about all these sounds, but normally with the Phallegathon one, I can do it because it's a little bit more durable. This one, I don't feel comfortable like stretching or contorting. I'm also very stiff, so this is like really dangerous for me. Like I don't want to break the fabric, but it's really hard to do that when I'm putting it up. So when I have to put it up, I'll have to unzip it all the way just to kind of get enough space, like over here. Don't worry, I'm wearing pants. I'll have to get it all over here, down this way, just so that I can kind of loop it this way, pull it down, and zip it back up. So as you can see, it's pretty, you know, pretty normal, pretty okay, not a big deal. This was also one of the runway looks, or some of the looks that Tyrone Dillon does. And yeah, I like this. One thing I don't like is, I don't know if I'm supposed to remove this tag, but I don't, because I just think it keeps its own authenticity, but this tag is kind of tacky to me, so I don't know how I feel about that really, but I do like draping them because it's a nice kind of like, I don't know, grungy kind of look in my opinion. I do think that this should sit a little bit higher on the waist, which is kind of what I was talking about with this elastic being here, but because I'm a toothpick, this has like almost 2.5 inches of space here that could probably be tightened up. I really wish this had like another button, maybe like a little bit more in. I guess he didn't want it to scrunch up so much, which is why, or, you know, get buff, whatever. Yeah, this is the Tekudo one. I don't really need to wear the belt bag to kind of keep this up, so this kind of just does its thing on its own. And yeah, I wear it this way when I go out and zip it up when it's cold. Yeah, I'll move to the next one. Just kidding, I wanted to show this off. I just got these boots. They're the Gethsemane era of dark shadows, faux fur Ramone boots. And there's no faux like fur on this, so I don't really know unless it's talking about like this cotton kind of thing. But yeah, I just thought this was kind of a cool look because it's like I'm a warm dude kind of a thing, or yeah, I don't know. I think it rocks pretty well. I'll probably wear this when it's cold. And, you know, yeah. Another thing is I kind of like having the Moncler shorts underneath. One, warmth, but two, like, for me and my, like, toothpick body, it, like, kind of fills out this area a little bit more, so it's not so, like, straight down. You'll see with the Gethsemane bag, but yeah, anyway. Alright, and this is the Phallegathon one. I draped it in prematurely just to kind of show this look off and how I could put it back on with a little bit more easier time than the other one. I also have two different shoes on just so you can see what a high cut boot would kind of look like and what a low cut boot would, or low cut shoe I should say, looks like. This is the Abstract Runner. Geth Runner is what they're calling it from the Gethsemane collection. So this is also both shoes from Fall Winter 21. And yeah, this is the draped mode. Basic pods, double straps over here, or double pull strings over here, and your zipper for when you want to use the restroom. This is draped in the back. Like I said again, this tag just kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. I usually have my shirt over it, kind of like this, to kind of like, not a tight fitting shirt like this, but kind of cover that up. But yeah, I'll put this on over, so you can kind of, this must be so awkward, but kind of put this up here, make sure the collar is good, zip that up and button it if you care. Yeah. As you can see, this one is a little bit baggier with the arms, just with a little bit more give. I don't know if it's material, but a little bit more crinkly. It's fitted a little bit more around here, which I think this is just how it fits, but I love this one. Like, the shorts on this make this so fun to wear and just so, like, great to just, like, you know, have this fit, kind of roll around, you know, town and just, you know, shop, and then, oh, it's a little bit too hot. You know, zip it off, unbutton it if you just want some ventilation, show off your necklace or something that you're wearing. But yeah, I really dig this one. I did like this purchase a little bit more than that one. Just to go over, the Tekudo one was, I purchased for $800. I believe this was in the like almost 2,000 or 1,500 when it was released. The prices have kind of skyrocketed. It was with the leather version being 4,000, but I think that's all because of the leather. You could get these at a pretty good deal, like 1,000 or less right now, so pretty good buy. Really recommend it. I definitely love the shorts version. They also made a long version that is also long version, full leg length version that is also available. So you can kind of get the look of that one with the drawstrings, or shorts version, which is why I bought this one for kind of a different fit. So yeah, I'll throw on the Gethsemane one now. All right, and here we go, folks. This is the Gethsemane version. Definitely a lot tighter. This is definitely a skin tight one. At least in the version I got being the women's, and you know, it's gonna fit a little bit differently. You don't get as many of these folds in this kind of cut on my body, I guess, but if you were to get the men's one, I believe it's a little bit more fitted, supposedly like the Phallegathon one, just so that it gets a little bit more of your body shape, but still like a little bit of room. Yeah, this one is really, really tight, but as you can see, no real butt for me here, but yeah, if you did want to use the bathroom, you got that. There's your ass, whatever, tease over here, but yeah, this one's really fun. I love wearing this. I'm used to cosplaying Spider-Man, so this is kind of like one of those like comfortable suits. I will show off later, like layering this with like a runway look if I have a runway look video. But yeah, this is just a quick look at how this kind of fits and stuff. As you can see, the belt is like 2 inches too short. I really wish that this had more tighter fit, or if I could just move the buttons a little bit more, or get some of this, like, I don't know, I might look into a leather strap kind of thing, but this is where my belt bag comes into play. Unfortunately, because I am so tiny, the strap is pulled pretty small, but this was my original idea for getting the belt bag, is that I can kind of, there are no pockets on this, so you don't have anywhere for your phone, you don't have anywhere for your wallet, so this is kind of where this fanny pack belt bag comes into play. I took this in here just so it's not dangling around my crotch, but this just helps it be on the side, kind of over here, kind of like the dark shadow tags in my opinion. But yeah, you could wear it in the front if you want to go 80s 90s style, which is still pretty rad in my opinion. Yeah, when I wear it this way, just my proof of concept idea, I might have to get a little deep with the zipper here, but you can see how tight this thing is. So it's a little bit of a interesting flex if you have a bit more muscle than I do. I don't have a lot of muscle. Get this off here. Just like a Spider-Man suit. Pretty interesting to get off. But yeah, not too bad. If you're sweaty, probably a lot more, so that's pretty bad. But I may not right up over here. And yeah, this is kind of the draped, like, hidden pocket kind of version I came up with in my head. At least, I don't think I've seen a lot of other people do this. Maybe they do, because it's so secret looking. But yeah, you can't really tell I have anything on me, but, you know, whoop! Yeah, you got some pockets here with your belt bag here. And you can turn it around. I did this just more for functionality, because, you know, when you're like out shopping, you're walking with like these leather pants kind of here, you kind of need access to like your stuff if you're like, you know, going to Target or something, buying something, and be like, okay, here's my card, here you go, you know. So it's a vibe, it's a fit. Yeah, this is with Gethsemane Geth runner, so just kind of like the low cut. I haven't really had, in my opinion, a lot of success thinking about outfits with like the high cut, like kind of boot on it, just because I don't think it really works as well, in my opinion, but you know, to each their own. It's your fashion, it's how you want to do it, but I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of want a little bit more baggy leading up to the tailoring of the boot, but yeah. This is kind of where this goes and how this fits. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope this kind of gives you a good comparison of all three of the body bags and just how they fit, how they look, what are the features about each. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.